Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make stuffed peppers, and they taste so delicious. It's a very easy recipe, and I decided to cook today because outside it is cloudy and raining, so it's the perfect day to be inside cooking. So first of all, I'm going to put some olive oil in the pan and heat up the pan a little bit, just on medium heat. I cut one big onion and now I'm going to put it in the warm frying pan. So now I'm just going to stir the onions in the pan and wait till they're nice golden brown, which will take about 15 or 20 minutes. And then I'm going to add some garlic. So this stainless steel pan, believe it or not, is almost 50 years old. And I got this pan in Germany when I first got married. It was a wedding gift and it's still like new. And now I'm going to add the garlic. So I've got 4 cloves of garlic here. You can have more if you like garlic. And I'm going to just add that here, stir it around for a little bit. So now I'm going to add 870 grams of lean beef. So I'm going to put that to the onions and garlic and chop that up a little bit and make it nice and brown. So you really need to brown the meat. Mix that all together with the onions and the garlic. So while I'm browning the meat, I am cooking up a half a cup of rice. And that is here in my other pot over here. So now I have browned my meat and I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. I use Himalayan salt. And I'm going to add some pepper. So I'm going to grind some pepper over the meat. Now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. And I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic and peppers. I love this stuff. But you don't have to put it on. It's something that I prefer. So I'm going to put a tablespoon. And now I'm going to add a can of diced tomatoes. Of course, I love using organic products. So I'm going to stir that around a little bit and let it warm up a bit. And then I'm going to add a can of tomato paste. And this is 156 grams. I'm just adding the tomato paste right now. And then I'm going to let that warm up a little bit. Now I'm going to add some dry parsley. Of course, if you have fresh parsley, that is so much better. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of parsley. Stir that nicely together here. Last thing to add now is the rice. So I cooked up a half a cup of rice. And I'm going to add that now to the meat and everything here into the pan. And then I'm going to stir that in nicely. And then it's ready. So the stuffing for the peppers is ready. So after you've washed these peppers, you need to cut the tops off. And then of course you need to clean out the inside. They're all ready to be filled. So I let the meat cool down a little bit, and now I'm going to fill up these beautiful big peppers right to the top. So here I have the first pepper filled, and then I'm going to put the lid that goes on it, like that, and I'm going to fill up the rest. So in the meantime, I'm going to preheat my oven at 350. The peppers are all ready to go in the oven. I'm going to put a little bit of water on the bottom, and here there's some left over. You really only need a pound to a pound and a half at the most, but I like to have a little bit leftovers. So now I'm going to put them in the oven for 20 minutes. Here I'm just adding a little bit of water all the way around so that the peppers do not stick to the pan. So after 20 minutes I'm going to check and see with my poker to see if the peppers are done. So I'm just going to poke a little bit on the side, and yep, it's going through. So after 20 minutes it is perfectly done. My husband, he ate the rest of the filling for supper and he said it was delicious. So here are the peppers. They're all done, ready to eat, and you can also freeze them for another time. You can also have mashed potatoes or any other kind of potatoes with it. And go ahead and try out this recipe. It's very delicious. Thank you all for joining me today, and if you like this channel, please subscribe.